All right, the New Orleans Saints are going to take on the Buffalo Bills here. You got one team is 3-0, and the other one's 0-3. Uh, I'm not. I don't. I mean, I'm not saying the Saints are going to do anything to salvage this season. Hopefully, they can at least not have a dreadful season here. Right now, they're getting 2 touchdowns at the Bills, and the Bills can't do this forever, can they? The one thing about the Saints that I like, I mean, other than the fact that Rattler has never won in the NFL, but gosh, I like the receivers on the Saints. I mean, I'm totally biased on these guys, but Olave and Shaheed, uh, maybe if they had a better quarterback, it could be good. Against the Buffalo Bills, you can pass the football. I mean, look, Buffalo's been very, very strong, but they've been strong offensively more, it feels like, than defensively right now. Buffalo, yeah, they're a little bit shaky, I'd say, in the secondary and also pressuring the quarterback a little bit. This game has moved here from as high as 16 and a half down to 14 and a half. There weren't too many 16 and a halves out there, but in general, I think the books open them a little bit higher, maybe 15, 15 and a half, 16. So the move's been on the Saints. Anytime you grab a couple of touchdowns here, maybe against a letdown spot, right? Especially when you talk about what the Bills have accomplished so far with their 3-0 start. I mean, they're looking great. They won their first 3 games. They've scored an average of 34 points, 33 point whatever so far in those 3 games. So in the last 3+ seasons, kind of during this Bills championship push, if you will, trying to get there, 3-7-1 against the spread as double-digit favorites. So Buffalo held their last 2 opponents to just 154 and 276 total yards so far. The Bills are 21-17 against the spread as a home favorite, but mostly interested in this, how they can handle this big number. It feels like to me, the Bills are 17-10 in their last 27 against the spread against NFC opponents. They're also 10-6 against the spread in their last 16, coming in off of a win. Now this is an interconference series, if you will, so they don't meet too often. I will note that the Saints have actually won and covered, I believe, all 6 straight in this series. The Saints won their last 3 trips into Buffalo, but that's spread out over the last oh man, more than a decade. So they did win those, however. See what you want to do here with this one with the Saints taking on the Bills here on Sunday. The Saints having their woes. They still dropped 7 straight now, dating back to last season, just 1-5 against the spread in their last 6 overall. Buffalo's covered 12 of their last 18 games overall. They've also gone over in 4 of their last 5, dating back to last season. The Saints have gone under in 6 of their last 9, dating back to last season as well. So it's just a matter of, whether or not the Bills maybe have the gas pedal down all the way here on this one. It feels like a kind of a soft spot, actually, and it might be hard to want to recommend taking the New Orleans Saints here. I don't really believe in them. I just like this passing game. I like this passing game a lot tomorrow, and I think they might be able to trade a little bit here. Still a pretty big number at 48. But 48 there suggests, right, that the Saints in this game, I guess, what would it be? 31-17, right? I mean, I can figure that out just by looking at it. 14 and a half, 48. That'd be 31-17 there. So I think the Saints might be able to get at least the 2 touchdowns. Could they get a third with this passing offense here? Look, Rattler's, hey, it's almost like a free roll for Rattler, right? Okay, I get it. You've never won a game in the NFL. You're 0-9 as a starting quarterback. If anything, I'm like, hey, I got nothing to lose, right? Saints have lost so far in their 3 games 20-13, 26-21, and 44-13. So they would have covered this kind of spread in 2 of those. They're just 12 of 36 on third down so far. If the Saints can not get off to such a poor start, they might have a better chance. They've been outscored in the first half so far, 71-23. That's where they're getting caught here right now. Now, the Saints are 18-9 against the spread in their last 27 as a road underdog. That's about a 7 year sample size. So, about nearly four times, half of their road schedule. They're road underdogs for sure. So uh, that's pretty good. 67% over the last 7 years or so here right now, and uh, we'll see. I mean, if you combine Kellen Moore and uh, and Spencer Rattler, you got a lot of losses here so far in the NFL between these guys. And the Saints are just 7-14 against the spread. Their last 21 coming in off of a loss. NFC South so far, just 3-5 in non-division games coming into this one. So I'm going to end up on the under here with the Saints and the Bills at 48. Here, give me the under here on night moves. Hey, you're welcome to submit your picks in the chat as well. And Mr. Weskers is with me. He says maybe just a few too many points. And I probably would be on it too if we could get back to that 16.5. But hey, you got to take it one way or the other. I'd prefer the Saints' chances to hang in there with maybe a disinterested Buffalo team. Not that teams are ever going to take a game off or anything, but this is the NFL after all. And just one small respite during the game can mean the difference in that extra possession touchdown. Okay.